Hello everyone. What I want to share today the Steven Soderbergh, The Regimat, a film with a dark humor element. The film is about a real economic scandal, the Panama Papers, which exposes not only financial corruption but also the systematic suppression of truth, showing how the most powerful institutions control information to maintain their dominance. Let's first analyze the structure of the sequence, which adopts multiple storylines in parallel and interpolation. This way of expression can make the storyline richer, not as simple as the traditional single-line narrative technique. The main story unfolds with an ordinary woman, Ellen, who investigates an insurance company after the death of her husband and finally discovers the global capital laundering secrets hidden behind it. The story is also divided into 5 secret segments, which the director used to show the capital structure of the film, which gives people a clear understanding of the embedment of capital in all classes. The set story is to discuss each story with the audience from the perspective of two gentlemen as narrator, breaking the force to explain money laundering task evidence and corporate structure to the audience, so that the audience can quickly understand the main context of the film. The film's non-linear narrative can better show the inner conflict of the characters and strengthen the expression of the theme. Regarding photography and measures, we discuss is from two aspects. The first, the contrast between cold and warm colors, and the first two layers open with warm yellow tones, highlighting the glamour and falsehood of capital, and a few fairly entering the beginning of the story, shipwreck, the May body is in cold blue tones, symbolizing reality and tragedy. The second is shooting technique. Most of the lawyer paragraphs are shot backwards, reflecting their arrogance. When Ellen went to the insurance company alone to ask for an explanation, the camera shook slightly in her hand, and the augmented reality reflected the powerlessness of ordinary people. The scene's scheduling is divided into 3 parts. The first stylized set in different countries, the lakeside cottage where Ellen lived in the US, and the insurance company's office, all of which are mainly blue-gray tones, and the space is cloaked. In China, the scene was perovskite with a strong golden red color, and the irony was expressed with exaggerated dramatic scenes. The second part is posed in the movie. The law firm is full of the documents and the materials and even the internal facilities, and come looking like an ordinary office, but its fact it is just to create the illusion of work order to hide the dirty deals behind it. The third part is Cosmo Deals. The two lawyers have always been in scenes and lasers shoes when they appear. Even if the background is in press, the clothes are still relatively formal. But Ellen have always been ordinary clothes, and the overall is relatively simple, highlighting the gap between the common people and the elite. Director Soderbergh used jump cuts and montage sequencing in the film, and the narrative is more jumping but can elaborate on multiple stories to reflect the same thing. The beginning begins with the explanation of two lawyers to the audience, which shortens the distance with the audience and makes people quickly enter the scene. And there is a part in the film that interacts with the camera, which makes the audience more immersive.
So what did John Doe say about us? More than just a cog in the machine of wealth management, Mossack Fonseca used his influence to write and bend laws worldwide to favor the interests of criminals. Now,
Many visual symbols, such as many wine glasses or tables, are used as transitions become each storyline to strengthen metaphor. The one short scene at the end, the Ellen takes off her disguises, is powerful and breaking the boundary between fiction and reality. When the film breaks down the film's world and Melia Streep steps out of her role to reveal herself as both a victim and a narrator, Marius realizes the real scandal is not just overseas, it is everywhere. The film's changing term, chaotic editing, and artificial cheerfulness all point to a reality. The truth can be easily rewritten like a script. The Laundromat is not only a movie, it is also a mirror reinventing the capital and the country. Thank you.